look away, you're going, be careful. I told him. And it wasn't up to, we've not spent, like, it wasn't up to 5 minutes we left that place that the accident happened. And seriously, that accident for me, I think I've had almost accident before. I've never experienced any accident in my life. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So earlier this year in May, right, May, I think 11th, it was a Sunday, 2025. The other Sunday I wasn't able to go to church because I just had this weird feeling. So May 2025, I was like going to church and had a bike accident. That morning, in fact, my auntie was even joking that I'm late to church and I'm still going to church. Like, why am I going so late? Because I was really late. But I was like, this is, I think, was it first Sunday? I was just like, that first or second? I think maybe it should be second Sunday. So I was like, I have to go to church this week. And I feel weird that month. I just prayed and all, and I decided to go. So when I got to the park, and I took the bike, and my mind just kept telling me, tell this man to calm down, that he's going too fast, right? But I just kept praying. I was like, no, not really, like, there's no point, you slow down at some point, because that happens too. Sometimes if I say slow down, they actually slow down, all that. So, but this man did slow down, and there was a time I wanted to come out from a junction, and he almost hit a car because he was too impatient, right? So after the car left, I told him, calm down, chill, calm down, look away, you're going, be careful. I told him. And it wasn't up to, we've not spent, like, it wasn't up to 5 minutes we left that place that the accident happened. And seriously, that accident for me, I think I've had almost accident before. I've never experienced any accident in my life. Most times God will just save me, swooping, carry me and all that. And I've never suffered an injury from accident before, and this one was a big deal for me, like, big deal, right? So the accident happened. In fact, I didn't even notice anything happened to me until when I stood up. Like, I pulled my leg because I felt like something was hot, and I pulled my leg. It was when I stood up that I realized that it was saliva. In fact, immediately the accident happened, I thought something happened to my leg, like maybe my leg was gone or something. I just quickly pulled my leg from under that stuff because I was feeling so much intense pain. So the back of my right leg, everything got like first degree burn. I sustained first degree burn. And as I just sat there, I was just there, like, I was just looking, and they were arguing, you're wrong, you're right, bike men, you're wrong, you're right, this happened, that happened. I was just looking at them. And there was this man that came out, and I was like, oh, sorry about your leg. Then at that time I was still in NYC, still a member of Red Cross and everything, and they're like, don't support petrol. I said no, but I didn't have much trying to argue with them. They first put oil, then they put petrol, and at some point I discovered that though petrol can help for injuries, it kind of kills the cells, and according to science, and makes the injury take longer to heal. But I don't know. That's when I checked. But I wasn't in support of them putting it. But there was nothing I could do. I was injured, and I called my aunt already, but nobody was there yet. So I was just on my own, and I just wanted to do the first aid by force by fire. And so my aunt came, they took me home, I ate a little, then they took me to the hospital, they cleaned the injury, and at this point, it was painful, but the pain was not there. When I got to the hospital, Jesus, that was when I started crying. I'm 26, and I was really crying that I'm scared of injection, I don't want to take injection, oh my god, I want to take injection, I'm scared. So they gave me the injection, and they cleaned the leg, and I went home. They put this they put something on it. I think my aunt has to buy it. There is this. I'm still using the. It's not a drug, like a cream for burns. So they placed it on it, and I went home and all that. Then coming Tuesday, because they said I have to go every 2 days. Coming Tuesday, they found out that the leg did not. Maybe during the cleaning, it was not done properly, so it was already, like, I don't know how to put it. There is a word they use for those kind of legs. Like, it was bringing out water. It was worse than the day before, and it was just so painful, even for me. They had to clean it. I think they gave me injection that's supposed to make me sleep, but I could not sleep because the pain was too much. And as they were cleaning, they had to clear the whole surface. God, ah, I've never been in that kind of intense physical pain before, and I don't like pain. I cried my eyes out. Ah, it's like a never-ending journey of tears. God. And when I got home, I ate. It looked like I was okay. I ate a little, then I went to bed, like to the bed and all that, to rest and all. That was when the pain started again. Like, God, for 3 hours, because they gave me the injection to sleep. I was struggling to sleep, but the pain was so intense I could not sleep. So I was fighting sleep because my body was trying to go to sleep, but the pain kept waking me up, right? So I was just crying. I'll sleep a little, then I'll cry. I'll sleep a little, then I'll cry. It was very painful. Stroke that Tuesday, that Wednesday, very painful. I think it started getting better Thursday to Friday. But during that period was when, I was just talking to God that why this? I was going to church literally because I was like, God, I was going to church. Why this? Right? And it just came into my spirit, like just like knowing that why this? Like God just saved you literally. Like that accident could have been on the main highway with a car. It could have been worse. Like literally, I felt like in that accident, the plan of the devil was for me to lose my leg, but God didn't allow it. So I was just, from then on, I was just grateful to God. I was just grateful for every single thing that He helped me hit, even going to the hospital, everything, and the injury kept getting better. Every 2 days, I'll go for changing. They'll clean it. It was tiring, but it just kept getting better. I kept, writing my gratitude app, posting pictures, telling God how grateful I am that He saved, because I was and I am sincerely grateful. Because if it's left to the devil, it will do worse than that. So now this was the time that I was, that me, I had plans. I already made plans that, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to, like, I already planned to do exercises. I already planned a lot of things I was doing already, like building consistency and all that. And it just cancelled out all my plans, and I was really sad about it. So I reached out to one of my friends that was talking about consistency, and I told her that it seems like everything is against me. Anytime I try to be consistent, to do this, to that, something will just happen. And I reached out to her she's a classmate. And the thing is, at this point, I felt like I was a failure, right? And most of my classmates, I finished school, this 2025, I finished secondary school 10 years ago. So most of my classmates, most of them already have their masters, almost all. They have their masters, or they are married, like they're doing something with their life. Here I am, 2024, just finished university, was serving in 2025 and all that. But I was just like, if I don't do this, what else am I going to do? I'm not the type, I don't want to give up on my life. I never give up. I don't want to give up on my life. I don't want to be could have been. So I reached out to her, and she told me, she encouraged me that about consistency, that life happens, even people that are consistent, the main thing is to continue, like to where you stopped, to keep, to don't think of it as you're starting again, just think of it as you're continuing what you were doing before, right? So she just encouraged me. And mind you, I didn't go to a random classmates. This is one of my friends, very close, like the closest friend I had in secondary school then, and she was posting consistency stuff about consistency, about discipline, and all those things on her LinkedIn at the time. So it wasn't a random person. So I reached out to her. Then I reached out. That was when I reached out to my coach, right? So my coach, Coach Alpha Abena, and he didn't know I had an accident actually. I just reached out to him that I needed help. I didn't know what to do again because at this point I felt like I could not go at it alone anymore. Though I kind of know the things that I'm supposed to do, but I just felt like I needed that encouragement, that push to help me. So I reached out to him and he said no problem. He told me to read this book called Failing Forward by John Maxwell. So I read it. He told me to read the first three chapters, and if I can read it, he gave me a specific day. If I can read it before that day, he will consider coaching me. So I read it before that day, and it was a really awesome experience. He decided to coach me. We talked on who is a coach. So a coach is somebody that's like, it's not a coach, is not a mentor actually. Someone that's passed through some things that can help you, direct you in what you are doing in life. And personally, for me, from my experience so far, I would say that a coach is somebody that is on your side. That they, when they see something good, maybe they watch something good, they will send it to you. When they have, sometimes they can have things that they are doing in their lives that have turned out well for them, they will let you know. These are things that you pay a lot to know. Before they even say, here is a secret in my book, they will already tell you those things. So that was coaching for me. And for me, sometimes I know the things I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make some decisions, but this fear of what will people say, what will people think, how is it going to turn out, is like something that always held me back. And having a coach, he pushed me to do those things I was scared of. Like, from having a coach, I posted on LinkedIn for the first time. I've been on LinkedIn since 2020. No, is it 2020? Oh, no, is it 2020 or 2021? Right, I've never posted. I've been active since around, I'll say, November 2023, and I'd never, no, 2024 actually, and I'd never posted. I didn't post actually until this year, because I just feel like, oh, this is my identity out there. People are going to say, this is what Mary said. They said this, they said, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to post. Like, this will be branded on me for life, and they're going to judge me in the court of law. Like, literally, it's funny, right? But things we think in our head, they don't sound like, they don't sound stupid until you say them out. I've still not started posting every day, but I've posted a lot. People have commented on my posts. I've been able to get somebody I admire in the field of UX writing. I'm a UX writer and a biochemist, and I'm looking into food science, nutrition, and all that. But I got someone in that field to actually reply to my comment on my posts. I was talking about one of our courses I took. So it has been really nice. I deleted my TikTok at a point. I won't say the reason why. That would be another video. Why I deleted my TikTok? But I think it's even on my TikTok why I deleted it. And my coach helped me. While we're talking, I decided to start my TikTok again. I've wanted to get a YouTube channel for since 2015, literally, when I left secondary school. In fact, then I did videos. Even till now, I have videos that I made in 2019 on my other laptop. Videos I made in 2019, 2020. Like, every year, I have videos. But I just never posted them. I never did anything. Because they were like, oh, my background is not good enough. This is not good enough. One excuse or the other. My coach should be like, Mary, you like making excuses, and your excuses will sound nice. Like, when I'm making an excuse, to me it doesn't sound like it's, I have reasons listed down that will make me not to do something. Like, genuine reasons. Oh my god. So guys, I don't know what it is that you're going through. If you need a coach, you can comment and I'll get it to my coach if you want to talk to him. I know some people like, why do you have a life coach? This is why I have a life coach. I feel like I can talk to my coach about anything, and he's not going to laugh at me. He's not going to embarrass me because he wants to help me, and he's somebody that is a professional, really. So I believe that I can be safe with him. He can, and he will push me as he's going to help me go. Like he sent me something this morning. We're going to talk about one of my videos, and man, the gem, full of gem. Like, I was like, wow, thank you, coach, and all that. Like seriously, he sent me TEDx videos, a lot of videos. Like it's like as his things are helping him, he sent them to me. Like those things have just been amazing. Like amazing. I know that I'm not yet there, right? But I'm on the way there. And one thing about me is when I'm growing, when I'm doing something, I want people to grow with me. So I want you to also grow with me, right? I want us to grow together. That is the purpose of this channel, not just to talk about my story or talk about my life. The purpose and the reason for this channel is growth. Literally, I want us to grow, right? So that is all on today, and thank you for listening to my story, and I really hope that this speaks to you. I don't know who is here that might be going through one or two things, that maybe you just passed through a life-changing experience and you don't know what to do. I want to tell you that from my story, start from the point of gratitude to God. That's like there's always something to be grateful for. Always, really, always something to be grateful for. No matter how you see it, like it can be so terrible, but there's one little thing to be grateful. And trust me, it's always more than one. But when you first, if you find the one, then you find the two, then you find the three, then you find many others. Like seriously, that point that devil wanted to use for evil can be said at a point that has transformed my life. Really, like, hey, you guys, so now, so more videos in the future to know what is really going on. And I want you guys to be dropping comments about your growth journey, the things you are doing, how my videos are helping you. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.